Our garden has been my home for as long as I can remember. As a child, I used to climb the fountain. The rocks that now seem insignificant were as tall as Mount Olympus to me. The sound of the water would drown away my stresses and power my imagination as the hot rock kissed my hands. Growing up with ADHD, I was constantly struggling when it came to making friends, but I could be authentically myself in the garden. I'd get lost in my dreams, pretending I was a demigod on a quest to Camp Half-Blood. In the sun-painted garden, I was Seon, and that was beautiful. This past summer, I became enamored with gardening. A newfound hyperfixation awoke inside me, bringing about a need to have my hands in the soil. So I set out to create a garden where my childhood self could get lost in, creating worlds just from the color around me. Tending to my garden meant I was tending to my inner child, the young Seon who loved dreaming and playing. But to some extent, a lot of my work began feeling futile. The first plant I ever transplanted, a scarlet bee bomb, became diseased, and our lupin was then ravished by some animal. Soon, the urge to give up began to spread its roots within me. But then, out of nowhere, a beacon of hope arrived in the form of fresh blossoms. The China roses I had pruned at the beginning of summer began reblooming with more color and vibrance and volume than ever. I was reminded of why I fell in love with gardening, the ability to create with just my hands. I've only found that ability to build worlds to my fingertips through just gardening and filmmaking. Both are ways I fulfill my younger self's dreams. Even when it feels like my attempts to get back to my roots become shortcoming, I now know a new blossom is around the corner, and my labor for a better tomorrow and a healed yesterday is worth something. I hope that whenever I don't have my hands on the camera, there's somewhere under the dirt among my roots. Just like me, they're still growing and finding their place, and who knows, maybe they'll make their way to New York sometime soon.